Hi, I'm Brenda and welcome to CountryGirlGrit. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So what I'm doing to prepare for the AT come 2026, the thru hike, is step number 1. I've registered. So I did that a couple of days ago. And so today I have went to the gym. I joined about a year ago and I thought, I'll join this really cheap gym. It was like $10 a month, and it would be a place to just kind of go get on the treadmill or just kind of hang out, get a shower or whatever. Just kind of a place, and I just never really went. So I don't have a whole lot of experience when it comes to actually weightlifting or anything like that. But today I did go. I felt like a fish out of water because I didn't really know how to use those machines. But I started trying to work on just some muscle groups like in my legs. And then I got on the treadmill, and so I've started that. So step number 2. Step number 3, I haven't really started yet. And that is, I need to stop drinking Cokes. But it's not going to be today. I am very addicted to Coca-Colas. And so on Thursday, my friend, she's going to come and hang out. We're going to hang out together, and we're going to pick a trail, and I'm going to put my backpack on and start training like that. The one obstacle that I have is my 5-year-old German Shepherd, who is my everything, and I'm his everything. I, at this time, still do not know who was going to keep him. So I may have to start out the hike with him, but I'm hoping not, because that would be extra dog food to carry and more water. And so I just don't know. I think that would just make the hike harder for me. I've never been on the AT, so, I'm a GenX rookie, okay? Let's just call it what it is. And I think that I know that would just be hard. Plus his little paws, I just don't want to do that to him. But it's our hike, our pace. And so if it comes to me having to start out the trail with him, then, it might slow me down a little bit, but it will be at his pace also. So I know that there's certain parts of the trail where he can't go. And I also worry about, not only that, but just okay, I'm going to have to resupply his dog food, not to mention my own food. And so that's an obstacle. But it's not going to hold me back. So another thing is, in my personal life, I don't have a whole lot of support, but I am very happy that my three grown kids, they support me. So I was happy about that. Matter of fact, one of my daughters said, "Okay, Mom, we support you, but don't talk to strangers out in the woods." And I'm like, okay. So, yeah. But as far as the rest of my personal life, a lot of my friends and family, they think I've totally lost my mind because they don't get it. And so I have been told by some of my friends, it's like, just think about it. Just think about it. Don't do this, And I'm like, I have thought about it, and I'm going to do this. It's going to happen. My mind's made up. I'm going to do it. I'm hoping as time gets closer and time goes on that I will get more support from my friends and family. And mostly it's because I just don't get it. Because a lot of my friends and family just don't do the things like I do, as far as like the backpacking, and they're like, don't do that by yourself. But I'm like, if you keep waiting on somebody and hoping that somebody will come along in your life and they'll do it with you, you may never get to do it, right? So the other thing is I have started to help my mom a lot. So, you know, she's about to be 80. So I look at it like, who's to say, and I'm not even old enough to retire yet. I'm 59, and I hope, but I am retiring now, and I'm going to like try to figure it all out, because I'm going to put my real estate license on an inactive status, and I'm hoping that I can get into the best shape that I've ever been in by the age of 60. And that's really what I'm hoping for. A lot of wanting to retire early is, working through that whole COVID, not just have I done real estate, but I've managed hotels back when folks didn't show up for work, when you had to work 80 hours a week. And I'm tired. Like, I'm ready to just kind of do the things that I want to do now. And that is to hike the Appalachian Trail. And now's the time. Like, now. Who's to say what's going to happen in 3 years? I may have to, take care of my mom, at that time. Right now, my mom can do a lot on her own. Or who's to say where your health might be in 3 years? Which I'm hoping that I'm hoping that I can just get myself in toned up shape and do this. I mean, my hiking and backpacking and camping skills compared to the AT would be considered a rookie. Okay, yeah, I have some experience, but not anything like what I see in the videos. So I do listen to a lot of books on audio on folks that have hiked the Appalachian Trail, so that gives me encouragement. And everybody's just been really nice since I've announced that I am going forward with hiking coming this spring. And I've just had a lot of support there, from folks that I don't know. So that's really cool. The other thing that I'm working on is, so I've been a nomadic realtor, so my camper trailer, and I really do love it, but my plan is I have it on the market and I'm trying to sell it, and I'm hoping that I can sell it. I have it at a really good price right now, and so selling that will give me the finances that I need to finish paying my truck off, because I only owe like $3,000 something more on my truck that I'm in right now, and just some credit cards so that I can be debt free before I even leave, and maybe try to, once I give up my career, maybe try to find just a little job here and there to give me some extra income, because there is a difference between career and job, right? So just to make some extra money so that I can maybe have money on the trail, so that I can afford to be able to have a 0 day. And so my plan is probably 1 0 day a week, but that even depends on my finances, I guess. But no matter what, I'm doing it, and I think that it will work itself out. So, y'all read the book about, I can't remember what her name is, but she had a walking stick because hers broke, so she used a broom handle that she picked up from somewhere when she was resupplying as a walking stick for almost all of that trail. True story. So, and then I'm starting to resell on the marketplace also, so I am making a little bit of extra income there. So as of this week, I am planning on putting my real estate license on inactive status, and I'm going to spend my time trying to strength train and build myself up so that come 3 or 4 months, I will be stronger than what I am right now. And the way that I see it is, even if I'm not as strong as I want to be before I get to the trail, it might just be a rough start, but I'll just have to build those hiker legs at that time. And so, yeah, so that's where I'm at. And it starts here today that it's working out. And giving up the soda, trying to learn how to drink coffee without all that sweet cream. Yeah, I've got a lot to do in the next 3 to 4 months. So hope that you'll keep following my video, because if I can get my channel to grow, that will definitely be a big help in my journey on accomplishing the Appalachian Trail and being able to hopefully have more than 1 0 day a week. So see y'all soon.